We are now joined by our guest for the show, Anil Vadvaji joins us, former Indian ambassador to Japan. Welcome, sir, to the program. So in the current global context, the subject of Indian exports has acquired enormous economic importance. So during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Japan, what is India likely to seek from Japan as regards Indian exports?
So look, I think, as far as exports are concerned, India is always looking to expand, the basket. And now in the light of the tariffs that have been imposed by the current Trump administration on India, India is looking to diversify wherever it can as far as its exports are concerned. So ships, for example, or gems and jewelry, textiles, leather, basically labor-intensive industries are all that will require to be pushed in other markets. That's number one. But of course, the main issue in the bilateral economic relationship is the investment issue, where Japan has been the fifth largest investor into India, and that is driving a lot of industries. Also, it's quite diversified, although the number of companies operating in India has remained steady. It's not gone up tremendously over the past few years. So India would look for an expansion of the number of companies who are entering India for investments and for trade. Bilaterally, if you look at the figures, of course, the 22 or $23 billion trade is not bad, but certainly there is a lot of potential to increase this trade going forward. And main focus, of course, will be on Japanese investments into India. I believe there is a proposal to raise the investment target to 10 billion yen from the current 6 to 7 billion, which is already being utilized. For foreign direct investment, of course, $43 billion have been invested by Japan into India. One of the main key focus areas for India would be areas like the Northeast, where India trusts Japan to work with India in infrastructure development, and also the basic infrastructure which has happened in India, like the high-speed rail and the Delhi Metro, which are prime examples, as also the automobile industry.
Okay. India and Japan are key strategic partners, especially in the Indo-Pacific. What is likely to be the focus of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's talks with Japan's Prime Minister on the strategic relationship between the two countries?
So, of course, as we know, Japan and India are important partners in the Quad, which also includes the United States and Australia. There have been a lot of questions that have been raised lately about the future of the Quad in the light of what happens in the relationship between the United States and China. Of course, early in the Trump administration days, this time we had a reiteration from the Trump administration that the Quad support will continue going forward. But India and Japan look at the Quad participation and their defense and security through the prism of being in the region. And for them, it's important that any threats which arise in the South China Sea and the East China Sea or in the Indian Ocean are tackled, collectively. And so they will be very keen to make sure that this cooperation continues in the future. What happens going forward in the coming months is a question mark, but both sides would definitely coordinate their policies as to what they can do together to shore up their own security.
Okay. We leave it here. Thank you very much, Anil Vadvaji, for being with us on DD India News. A lot to follow in the days ahead.